Hey guys, it's your girl Corporate Carolyn, and I have wrapped up my workday. Praise the Lord. I'm so tired because I've been putting in quite a few hours trying to get some stuff done, but I am free now to enjoy my evening. But I had to send my husband upstairs because I wanted to talk to you guys for a few minutes before we have our dinner. I've been blabbing so much about, finding a husband, finding your Mr. Right, and all sorts of things, talking about hair, talking about, the state of the Black community, all sorts of great, worthwhile topics. But today, I also want to touch base on those ladies that are out there that are looking for their Mr. Right, whether it's a boyfriend or whether it's a husband. And I just wanted to throw out one little tip that I think is very important. So many ladies are focusing on the wrong thing, which is why they're getting, boob enhancements, they're getting BBLs, which you really don't ever need a BBL. I mean, if I had met my husband, I told him I'm so thankful that that we're together, because I probably would have done something really dumb when I was younger. But now at 58, I'm like, glory be to God for the little hips that I have. So we don't need BBLs. The only BBL you might need is to be nice. To be the best version of yourself, and to try to look presentable at all times, when you go out in the streets, because you never know who you're going to meet. And so that will allow you to meet a man faster than a BBL might. So no, we don't need those things. But what you do need is to wear whatever, create whatever look you need to create that gives you confidence, because a confident woman is very, very attractive to men. Excuse me. It must be the sinuses from the weather, but it makes you attractive to men. I mean, like, a guy might look at you and say, body wise, she might be a 7. That old Kevin Samuels with his whole rating system for women. But he might look at a 7, and a woman who's sure of herself, it might boost you up in the 8 or 9 category because it's sexy. And there was a woman who, Zoe Saldana, the lady that was in Avatar and Columbiana, which I love. She was talking about, and she's very, very slim, and she's not in the curvaceous category any more than I am. And she was talking about how in the past, I'm sure before she got married, that she could go into a party and she could pull the baddest guy there because of her confidence, over women who might have had better bodies, because she was sure of herself and she exuded that confidence. And men, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that, like, say if you had a 10 who was insecure, and maybe self-absorbed and not really being outgoing and talking to a guy with that right amount of confidence, a guy might prefer the girl who's an 8. You never know. But you do have to craft a look that you feel really, really good with, and you need to go out in the world confident, believing that you are worthy of the best, because you are, in case anybody didn't tell you. It's so funny, growing up in the projects of Augusta, Georgia, I used to feel less than, but it was something that happened once I got to college that I was tired of getting got, and I was determined that I deserved the best, and that's what I was going to get, doggone it. And you weren't going to play me, because I had been played by a guy with a jerry curl, before I met my husband. And so I was done with that. And so while I was nice to my husband, I hope I did say be nice as a part of that BBL acronym. While I was nice to my husband, I did let him know that I wasn't going to put up with foolishness. And if you tell me that you're going to be somewhere at 8:30, I need you to be there, definitely by 8:40. I'm not playing that. And so, I was funny to him because I was, kind of demanding. And, when I got out of pocket, he put his foot down and let me know. But I exuded a certain amount of confidence, and he found it sexy. And I believe a lot of guys will find your confidence sexy. And like, when ladies are doormats, you allow a guy to walk all over you, you're begging him to like you, to love you, to spend time with you. I think that you lower yourself in his eyes. And they just think, oh, okay, well, she's willing to settle for whatever, because you do teach people how to treat you. And so then they'll waste your time, use the best years of your life, and then they'll just wind up, when you break up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years after you've put up with such foolishness, and then they'll go out, and the next thing you know, they've married someone, and you're thinking that it took them 5 years to decide that you are the one, and they want to put a ring on it, they want to marry you, and they're gone. And then you see that they can make a decision in 6 months. So do you have the confidence to walk away from foolishness, from things that aren't working for you, from someone who's not treating you the best? Regardless of what you see in your current circumstances, that's not all there is. It's short-sighted to believe that it is. There is more out there. It's not just the same men that you see. And if you're only seeing a certain type of black man, maybe you need to broaden your scope, and maybe it doesn't have to be a black man. I'm not telling you that you have to marry a black man or anything like that, or any particular man. Find someone who treats you the best, worthy of your time, and you go from there. But otherwise, don't let a joker waste your time. I see too many women doing it. And the more you accept substandard treatment, the lower your self-esteem becomes, and the more you shrink, and the less likely you are to get what you deserve. So if you need to do something, if you need to lose weight, if you need to change your clothes, like do something different to boost your morale, do it. And then don't accept foolishness, because it only undervalues you in the eyes of a man and in yourself, and you wind up putting up with foolishness that you have no business putting up with. So get your confidence, ladies, and see how your results will change. And then also, once you get that confidence up, or get your confidence game up, then go into other circles, go to different places. Don't keep going to the same club, the same bar, the same restaurant, the same city, the same vacation. Go somewhere different, and then you might see that your eyes and your opportunities open up. But anyway, until the next time, I hope you guys have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye.